So, one positive thing for the Indiana Fever tonight is the New York Liberty are not going to have their full team. They're not going to have their full team tonight because Jonquel Jones, thank God, all we're going to say is thank God Jonquel Jones, who's going to eat us alive, does not really matter, is on a minutes restriction. Jonquel Jones is on a minutes restriction, lads. And not only that, not only is Jonquel Jones right here on a minutes restriction, Nyara Sabally is out. So that is Jonquel's backup. So right now, they don't have a backup center. So they're going to play... Oh, they're just going to play Stewie there, aren't they? They're just going to play Stewie there, aren't they? They don't have a backup center. And Emma Meesseman hasn't officially signed a contract because she doesn't have her visa sorted yet. Thank God we don't have to face the Avengers. We don't have to face the Avengers this year. Not once. Not once. We have played the New York Liberty once with a full team without Emma. We played them once without Phoebish and Jones. Played them once without Jones, but didn't have Caitlin Clark, so it was a 30-point game. And once we're playing them with a Jones on a minutes restriction, Naomi Sabally, and no, not a fully healthy Jonquel Jones. Like, nobody has any idea when she's going to be there. The GM has made it very clear that she hasn't officially signed a contract. She's just committed to Liberty. There is no deadline. There's no official day as to when she'll play or not. Is there a deadline to be eligible for the playoffs? Nope. Do we not remember? What was her name? Kanu last year. Kanu from the Atlanta Dream from Nigeria. She joined with one game to go in the regular season. Is there a deadline? Not in her case because she's a free agent. If she's been waived, the deadline is sometime in late August. But as of right now, she is not a Liberty player, but she's going to be a Liberty player. And there is almost no situation where where one of the 10 best players in the world of the sport is not going to get a visa. It just takes a while. We saw it with Nika Mule. She missed... I'm trying to think, how many games did Nika Mule miss last year? It's quite a few, actually. Like, she missed 5 or 6 games last year. But right now, it's a situation where Emma's currently out of there. She's out of there. Like, she's currently not going to be playing for the Fever tonight. And the Fever might just have a little bit of a chance to keep this within 20. The Fever have this much of a chance to, keep it within 20. They can, because tonight's game, look, as much as we want to say tonight's game is this huge thing, man, Sunday's the main thing. We just got to go and beat the Sky in Chicago again. We got to go beat the Chicago Sky in Chicago. Because, I don't care. 5-0ing to Chicago. Even if Caitlin Clark doesn't play any of them. I don't care if we lose every other game. Just 5-0 to Chicago Sky. 5-0 the Chicago Sky. That's all we need to do. But if we're being honest, the New York Liberty obviously have such a stacked team. And the Indiana Fever don't have a stacked team. And they don't have a Caitlin Clark. Which is a little bit of an issue when you have a weaker team. And you don't have your best player. But at the end of the day, we're not playing a full-strength New York Liberty. Izzy Harrison is going to have to play big minutes. At the same time, is Izzy Harrison better than our backup in Dantas? No. No. No, I don't think there's that much of a difference, but Dantas is better. Dantas is better than Izzy Harrison. Is Izzy Harrison better than Bree Turner? Obviously. Izzy Harrison is better than Breanna Turner. But no, I think Izzy Harrison is solid. I think she's solid. I think she'll hold her own. And I think the Indiana Fever loses by about 15 tonight. I think they lose by about 15. There's a possibility that they turn this into a grit and grind game. And if they turn into a grit and grind game, they might only lose by 12. I don't see a scenario even when the Fever win this game. I don't know if the Fever have the firepower. It would literally take Sabrina Ionescu having a 1 of 19 game, because the Liberty are a little bit different than the Lynx. The Liberties have too many shooters. They have Phoebish, who at times just can't miss. Stewie at her best is as good as Fee. And John Quell, even if she plays 20 minutes tonight, it's a big deal, and it improves this team massively. It improves the team absolutely massively. And I would say that, yeah, it's one of those things that the Indiana Fever just have, just don't have enough, I don't think. But the Liberty, still, if the Fever are going, it's the best case scenario for the Fever against the Liberty. Because the rest of the year, or the rest of the season, the Liberty should just destroy everybody. They should absolutely just destroy everybody. Once they get it going, they might lose 1 or 2 games. And the fact is, when did the Liberty play the Lynx? Am I right in saying it's the 30th of July, the Liberty and the Lynx? So I don't think it should be right by then. The Liberty's website's weird because half the time the Liberty's website just breaks. If you type in roster, half the time it just doesn't work. I don't know. It worked there. But I think they played the Lynx at the end of this month. And I think everybody just assumed that was going to be the Commissioner's Cup final and we were going to see them teams. Oh, click schedule, not team roster. Schedule. I would hope their schedule just doesn't... The schedule page doesn't work. Either way, I think they'll be fine at some stage. I think they'll just start pummeling teams at some stage. They play the Mercury in their next game. I think they'll beat the Mercury even without Emma there. And they play the Sparks and they play the Wings. If somehow Emma gets sorted by... Let's just say she gets sorted by Friday. And then they get 2 games of her before the Lynx game. And they play back-to-back the Sun. Even if they do lose the Lynx game, there's no way... they play the Sparks, the Wings, the Sun, the Wings, the Wings. I would assume by the 10th of August, they're going to be absolutely firing on all cylinders and ready to completely destroy everybody. But what is a positive thing about that is it's not tonight. I could not care less how good the New York Liberty are in general this season, because it's not tonight and the Indiana Fever have a 1% chance of winning this game. With a fully healthy Jonquel Jones, it's a 0% chance. With a fully healthy Jonquel Jones and Emma Meesseman, it's if there's a number possibly lower than 0, I would give it that. It's about the odds of San Marino winning a football game against a competent team. But at the end of the day, with all of them out, with all the players out, with a lot of the team having issues, there is that 1% chance the Fever win, or there's a 10% chance, let's be honest, that the Fever win tonight, which is more than they're going to get the rest of the year against the New York Liberty. But anyway, I'll see you guys.